Module 4 is the final module in the Safety and Violence Prevention curriculum. The purpose of this training is to help you identify incidents of violence against children and make appropriate referrals in such cases. Specifically, we will discuss how to recognize and intervene in incidents of both bullying and child abuse behaviors. Remember, you are not being asked to provide therapeutic interventions for students involved. We hope you will be able to let students know that you notice them and that you care, and that you will be able to refer students involved to the professionals who are trained to provide interventions. At the completion of this module, you will understand how violence exists on a continuum. You will understand the warning signs of bullying, cyberbullying, dating violence, and violence, and know how to respond if a student reveals he or she is a victim or perpetrator of dating violence, and connect school climate with safety issues. Here are some of the warning signs of violence: past violent or aggressive behavior, access to weapons, recent experience of humiliation, shame, loss, or rejection, bullying or intimidating peers or younger children, being the target of abuse or neglect, witnessing abuse or violence in the home, themes of death or depression repeatedly evident in conversation, written expressions, reading selections, or artwork, preoccupation with violence in TV shows, movies, music, magazines, and so on, cruelty to animals, and fire setting. The violence continuum spans from respect for others to lethal violence. View this teen empowerment video and consider how your school can prevent and interrupt violence in this continuum.
What's your emergency?
Hello? Listen, my boy's girl just got hit. We need help. You need to send someone down here right away.
Okay, calm down. So just tell me what happened.
Well, someone just got shot. She just got shot. I need help. Just please send someone right now.
Sir, calm down. Tell me your location.
It's at English High School at 144. I think it's 144 McBride Street. Can you just please hurry? Please. I don't think she's breathing. 144 McBride Street, English High School. She's not breathing.
Okay.
She's not breathing.
Okay, someone's on their way.
People die every day over stupid stuff, and I know they don't want to be one of the people that die.
I think it's just nonsense. Everything can be solved.
There's no solution.
It would be hard for me to figure something like that out.
We sent the Teen Empowerment Youth Organizers to English High's Hands-On Media Education Lab for film training. Our mission? To take the camera to the people and find out where we really stand with school violence.
If you could name the biggest issue English high school, what would it be?
Fights.
I see violence here all the time. There's always people here getting jumped or having arguments outside of school.
It seems as if everybody's just trying to be popular and always trying to be something that they're not, so they're always trying to start fights, or I don't know.
Some people might not like what the sneakers you got on. They might not like that the way you're dressed, but
I see violence here at English High. It needs to change. It's the barrier between communication, and people are not communicating here. You told us that violence is a major issue affecting our community. So, if all this brings us down, why are we fighting each other to begin with?
cats in here fight for every little reason.
Hating.
Popularity. Gossip.
He say, she say. Everybody got something to say about everything.
The trash talking about each other.
I would say stereotypes, gossips, and all that. Who can get more girls, who can't, you know.
Someone might not like how the other person looked at this person, so they don't like them because of that, and that could spark up something.
We found one common thread linking all of your answers, an underlying quest for power. While everyone is so busy being the hardest one at English High, aren't we losing out on finding real power?
When there's violence, you don't feel safe. Like, you're supposed to feel.
I think it's unnecessary and it shouldn't be happening. I mean, we come here to learn and not to fight.
Every day there's a new problem. Everybody's fighting. You know, you really can't do what you come here to do.
Everybody gets off topic and off track, and they ready to look outside or run outside.
Because they want to see who's going to win. And whoever wins whatever, they're going to, like, I guess that's the person who's going to be popular, or, I don't know, make it a big scene really, when it really isn't.
People fight over stupid things, like they'll fight over a block, a street that they don't even own, a street they rent from.
Some people grew up in a rough town, rough neighborhood, whatever, or a rough childhood, so, you know, fighting's the only way to survive.
It's the world, and it's always going to be like that in the world, and I mean, till God comes, it's always going to be like that, so.
Oh, you seen how she looked at you? Oh, what you gonna do about that? And you don't want to look like a punk, so you go, oh, you looked at me wrong and stuff, and that's how fights start.
Does it make you a punk if you turn around and walk away?
No.
It takes real strength to resolve conflicts. Focusing on what the future will bring you means making positive decisions today. How can we avoid violence and false empowerment?
Just be yourself.
Get to know each other. Since school has like lots of cultures, they can learn from that.
Keep your mind active, try to avoid violence, like, as much as possible.
Be mature about it, sit down, have a, intelligent conversation without being belligerent to each other.
Oh, mediation is a definite. It's a big definite, because, you know what I'm saying, it's a way for somebody to calm down, talk about their problems with the person they're having a problem with.
People just mind their business and stop running their mouth about other people.
I try to be happy, and I'm happy. I'm nice to everybody.
Avoid situations, look the other way, and basically try to do activities.
Keep on having events like open mics and stuff like that for people to speak their mind.
Be you, stay out of trouble, and stay away from the negativity. If you see something happening around the school and it don't have nothing to do with you, even if it does have something to do with you, you should walk away if it's negative. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it.
English High School is the oldest public high school in America. It is a learning institution where two forces of education are at play. Intelligent academics versus a dog-eat-dog culture of violence. Since we are out claiming to be so hard, let's take a real hard look at ourselves right now and ask, which kind of education do I need to survive and be successful? Powerful communities start with empowered individuals.
Bullying involves repeated, aggressive actions towards a person who has difficulty defending himself because of an unequal distribution of power. The acronym RIP is a good way to remember this. R is for repeated, I for imbalance of power, and P, persistent or pervasive. Dating violence has most recently been included in our harassment, intimidation, or bullying policy. There are tremendous consequences for both the students who bully and those who are being bullied. Suicidal and homicidal behavior, depression, and other self-destructive behaviors may be present. It is important to consider that bullying and violence can happen between two people or between groups of people, and can occur in person or in cyberspace. When you think about our school and community, what are the types of violence that you see? What are the potential causes of this violence? As you can see, the indicators of bullying are similar to some of the indicators we have discussed in previous modules: avoiding certain people or places, changes in behavior, sudden change in grade, and recurring physical symptoms. Making timely referrals can address a host of potential problems students have. In order to effectively curb or eliminate bullying from any school campus, it's critical that every adult knows how to properly intervene with both bullies and victims in a variety of capacities. We have an obligation to intervene and halt any behavior which may negatively impact the students in our schools. When adults respond quickly and consistently to bullying behavior, they send a message that it's not acceptable. Research shows this can stop bullying behavior over time.